And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Ted Lilly is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Carl Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carl Hicks.
And now a pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David DAHL as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hicks, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The bouncer to the left side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Mitchell Page, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mitchell Page.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. A little bit outside. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Bautista.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, Carl Hicks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot.
Stepping in, Carl Hicks, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bautista moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
What's the play ball? 3. 3. 4. Take the base. 3.
Ready for another chance? Carl Hicks. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Carl Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mariners 6, the Blue Jays 2.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
6-2, the final total today. Seattle led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 28 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ted Lilly couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our